So I think I made a really great discovery while mapping, of course, East and West together again. This is my drawing of of Eastern and Western tarot mixing with the Chinese medicine aspects, and anyway, and the tarot. And I usually will do a fire, water, and then on the air element, the prince and the princess, the masculine and feminine children, drawing to see where I am that day. And so I pulled the cards for the day so I could explain something. So here's my fire, my water, my air on the masculine, and earth functionally, or air on the feminine as it becomes an ego, the thought form, which is swords, becoming an egoic hardened identity, which is earth, pentacles. So wands, cups, swords, and sorry, pentacles. My point here is is that if you actually go through the gateways of looking at chakra systems and symbolism of these frequencies, that when you're looking at fire, that's the Archangel Michael. And because the card that I got is the Prince of Swords, which is basically the element of pure masculine air, the youthful spirit over here, where the Prince of Swords is on this aspect, that means that I've got pure energy of Raphael, Archangel Raphael, engaging with Michael in my fire. So right now, my creative, expansive, open energy of the East is blowing into spirit for inspiration and movement. Highly creative day in my kingly aspect, in my spiritual space. In my deep feminine embodiment, my part in the collective, it has me as the Nine of Cups. And in the Nine of Cups, you can see here, this is a thought throw, this is Jupiter in Pisces. And so when we look at this, we can look at the nine as the mist creating the evolution of the Taurus, the flipping, the flip point as in the turning of the wheel, that the ascension from in the pips from keys 1 going at the root chakra to 2, the second, third, fourth, until you get to the 9, which is after the 8, which is the seed, seventh chakra being the crown that releases into pure wisdom. I don't know if I have a good drawing here, yeah, playing with this, that flips into the Taurus, that right here, that as we ascend through, just like going through the tree, we ascend through and get to the seventh, the lotus, that the jewel in the lotus is the seed, just like the top of a flower, which is the 8s, and then the 9 becomes the mist as it turns back into the 10, which recycles. So I have on my body, or in the collective, in my water, my queen, the collective, I have Jupiter in Pisces again, which implies that in the 9 of Cups, call this happiness, that I'm in the midst of collective wisdom, the creative waters being returned. And an act such as this, sharing this discovery, is one such example of seeing all these metaphors in connection. Whether they make sense to you or not now, that's fine. The aspect in my, so this is also, by the way, this is the energy of Gabrielle, the pure water, the wisdom waters of the compassion mother. The other one in Raphael today, or in my princely youthful masculine, the children of mother, father, of the spirit and collective body, that my mind space in the play, these two characters, the son and the daughter, or the twin selves, I'd like to call this Thor and Loki, because Loki works more in the dark, so he's more feminine. Um, the My masculine consciousness outwardly is the 7 of Wands, so this is Mars in Leo. And so that implies again that I've got the frequency of movement, the planet of Mars, the lightning bolt, moving with to fix fire, to fix it through the system here, with the 7 being at the crown chakra, in spirit. So fixing the flowering space at the 7th chakra, fixing that fire of inspiration is how I would say this. Hey, look at this. And that's a great application of the eastern winds working together with my spirit back and forth. You can see that relationship in that draw. And in this one, the pure elemental of the feminine, my feminine over here, we see we just did this with that one, and now I'm over here in my feminine child, or the Loki frequency, the dark masculine. I have the Knight of Swords, and in the Thoth deck, the Knights are actually kings. So this is wands and swords. So this is again these two characters working for movement in creative expression of spirit and expansiveness. Again, then that becomes Raphael and Michael working strongly together today. Really pretty interesting. Anyway, got questions? You can let me know. Love you.